It's a road game for the Kings, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. I'm Kevin Harlan. And for the Pistons, we've got another hometown game here in Detroit. So important to get off on the right foot. New year, new season. These guys have done it.
They've had an absolutely ideal start to the season. I mean, they were fresh and ready from day one, and the results have been there for them right away.
In the offseason, I think they made all the right moves. The chemistry on this team is fantastic. The roles are clearly defined. This team looks like it is primed for a big season.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Jared Bayless is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Anthony. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Williams at the 4. Here's the dude. 6 on the shot. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Screen by Cousins. Bayless dishes to Cousins. Back to Anthony. Anthony left side. Drummond with the block. Stuckey outside. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And stolen by Williams. Anthony, the pass to Stauskas. Williams, a screen on Monroe. Screen by Cousins. And Bayless kicks to Stauskas. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Stauskas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Sacramento on defense. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Now, guys, they were really plagued by foul trouble in that one. Forced them into some makeshift lineups late in the game.
And, Steve, the frustrating part for me in that situation is you can defend without fouling. Just move your feet and don't use your hand.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And so it's Detroit with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And, you know, Kevin, what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. Their shooting that was just tremendous.
Steve, you were a great shooter, but you know that kind of shooting is not something the team is going to get on a nightly basis. But when you do get it, boy, does it feel good.
Sacramento with the ball. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Valentine passes to Drummond. Here's the dude. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Chicago.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
Just 5 on the clock. Stuckey. Cousins trying to free himself up. And the shot is good from Stuckey. Stuckey's got his first points in this one. Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Screen by Cousins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've shot the ball well all season long from the free throw line, about 81%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
That's good from Bayless. Both free throws good from Bayless.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Now the pass to Chan. Drummond with a screen on Anthony. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Drummond with the jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bayless dishes to Anthony. Screen by Cousins. The shot's good from Bayless. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. And you look at the dude leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, I'm sure the coach is pleased with his performance here recently. He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Tries again. No good from Cousins.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Here's Drummond, right now averaging 5 points a game. Chan passes to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No good from Chan.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
1:46 left in the first. Here's Stauskas. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Stauskas has got 6.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking any turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. McLemore with the ball. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And they call an illegal screen here.
A moment here now to see the numbers for McLemore. Now, the last month of basketball was for him. He's getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Detroit. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Charlotte, right behind him, just 1 spot down.
I think for the Pistons, they've been outstanding so far this season. And, of course, we knew what a great team they have, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. They've really gotten everybody's attention.
Yeah, they're one of the teams that I look forward to watching as a broadcaster. Great talent, but it's the way they play together that's so appealing.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Elliott. Gibson the screen. Elliott kicks to McLemore. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
The shot's good from Chan.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Here is Elliott. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's McLemore. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Pistons leading. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Wolf, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Here's Gray. The pass to Chan. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's McLemore. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.